there, friends! I'm Dr. Jessica, and I'm so glad you're here. Let's start with a quick question. Have you ever felt a burning sensation in your chest after eating? Or maybe it sneaks up on you when you're lying in bed at night. If you just nodded, you're not alone. That uncomfortable feeling? Yep, that's acid reflux. And trust me, it's more common than you think. I see it all the time in my clinic, and I'll admit, after one too many spicy tacos, I've been there too. But here's the good news. You don't have to just put up with it. With a few simple tweaks to your diet and lifestyle, you can calm those fiery symptoms and feel so much better. And that's exactly what we're tackling today. My good friend Chef Mike will be joining us to whip up some tasty reflux-friendly meals, while I'll break down why certain foods trigger acid reflux and what to eat instead. Sound good? Awesome. Let's jump in. All right, let's kick things off with the basics. Ever felt that uncomfortable burning in your chest after eating? Yep, that's acid reflux in action. But what's really going on? Well, it all comes down to a tiny muscle called the lower esophageal sphincter. Fancy name, but its job is simple, keeping stomach acid where it belongs. If it gets weak or lazy, acid sneaks back up into the esophagus, and boom, hello, heartburn. But that's not all. Reflux can also bring along bloating, burping, and even that weird sour taste in your mouth. Sound familiar? Now, here's the big question. What triggers it? Food. Some foods stir up trouble by irritating your esophagus or boosting acid production, while others can actually help calm things down. That's where a good food chart comes in handy. We'll break it down into easy categories: what to eat, what to avoid, and smart tips to keep reflux in check. Quick question. Can you guess one common food that helps soothe reflux? Hold that thought. Let's head to the kitchen, where Chef Mike is prepping some of his favorite reflux-friendly meals.
Hey there, friends! Welcome to my kitchen. Today, we're talking about one of the best food groups for keeping acid reflux in check: lean proteins. Now, quick question. What's your go-to protein? Chicken, fish, or maybe tofu? Let me know in the comments. Right here, I've got some juicy chicken breast, a fresh fillet of fish, and a hearty block of tofu for my plant-based pals. So, why are lean proteins a reflux-friendly superstar? Well, they're low in fat, and that's super important because fatty foods can relax the lower esophageal sphincter. Basically, the gateway that's supposed to keep stomach acid where it belongs. A relaxed sphincter? That's a recipe for heartburn. The best part? Lean proteins are easy on your stomach, meaning they digest smoothly without triggering excess acid. And let's talk about flavor. You don't need spicy seasonings to make your meal exciting. Try fresh herbs like parsley, basil, or dill. They add a delicious punch without the burn of garlic or chili. Oh, and here's a fun challenge. Next time you cook, swap out frying for grilling, baking, or steaming, and see how much better your stomach feels. Your taste buds and your gut will thank you. All right, next up on our reflux-friendly food list, vegetables. Now, I know veggies aren't always the star of the plate, but they're absolute superheroes for managing acid reflux. Check these out: zucchini, broccoli, cucumbers, and carrots. All of these are non-acidic, low-fat, and packed with nutrients. Broccoli, for example, is a great source of fiber, and fiber can help keep your digestive system moving smoothly, which means less chance of acid hanging around where it shouldn't be. And cucumbers? Super hydrating and refreshing, making them a perfect snack or salad addition. One tip: if you're cooking veggies like broccoli, steaming is your best friend. It keeps the nutrients intact while making them easy to digest. So, let's get peeling and chopping. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but how you prepare it. Oh, and don't forget to avoid heavy dressings or butter. Save that for another occasion.
All right, let's settle this once and for all. Can you eat fruit if you have acid reflux? What do you think? If your mind went straight to citrus, like oranges and lemons, I get it. Those can definitely be a trigger. But here's the good news. There are plenty of delicious reflux-friendly fruits that won't upset your stomach. Take bananas, for example. soft, naturally sweet, and best of all, alkaline. That means they can actually calm your stomach instead of making things worse. And melons? Total game changers. Cantaloupe and honeydew are super hydrating and low in acidity, so they're easy on your digestive system. Now, what about apples? Here's a quick tip. Go for peeled apples. The skin can be a little tough on sensitive stomachs, but once you peel it, you've got a fiber-rich, reflux-friendly snack. One thing to remember, eating fruit on an empty stomach? Maybe not the best idea. It can sometimes lead to discomfort. Try pairing it with oatmeal or whole grain toast for a gentler start to your day. So, what's your go-to reflux-friendly fruit? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your favorites. All right, now let's talk about the foods you'll want to limit, or better yet, avoid altogether. I know, this is the tough part, but trust me, your body will thank you. First up, fried and fatty foods. Think crispy fried chicken, golden French fries, or a big greasy burger. Tempting? Sure, but they sit in your stomach longer and can make acid reflux way worse. Next, let's talk drinks. Soda, coffee, and even some teas can be a problem. They're acidic and can relax that lower esophageal sphincter we mentioned earlier, making reflux more likely. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but chocolate? Yep, it's on the list too. It's got caffeine and fat, both of which can be major triggers. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. There are great swaps, like soothing herbal teas instead of coffee or delicious baked chicken instead of fried. It's all about finding what works for you. What's one swap you'd be willing to try? Let me know in the comments.
All right, spice lovers, this one's for you. Unfortunately, some of your favorite seasonings might not love you back if you have acid reflux. Red chili flakes, black pepper, garlic powder. Yep, they're some of the biggest troublemakers. Even condiments like vinegar or ketchup can sneak up on you with their acidity. But don't worry, you don't have to settle for bland food. There are plenty of ways to pack in flavor without setting your stomach on fire. Fresh herbs like parsley, basil, and dill? Absolute lifesavers. They add a burst of taste without the burn. Take this plain grilled chicken, for example. Sprinkle on some fresh parsley. Maybe a squeeze of lemon if it doesn't trigger your symptoms. And boom! You've got a tasty, reflux-friendly meal. It's all about experimenting and finding what works for both your taste buds and your tummy. What's your go-to reflux-friendly seasoning? Let me know in the comments.
And there you have it, everyone. A complete guide to managing acid reflux with simple, healthy food choices. But remember, it's not just about what you eat. It's also about how you eat. Take your time with meals. Avoid lying down right after eating. And most importantly, listen to your body. Everyone's triggers can be different. Small changes like swapping out acidic foods for gentler options can make a huge difference in how you feel. Want to go even deeper? Check out our full food chart and resources in our Etsy store. The link is right below. Make sure to subscribe and like. And be sure to stay tuned for the next video to learn more beneficial food hacks for your health. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. On behalf of myself and Chef Mike, we wish you happy, healthy eating. See you next time.